Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. It's a video game.
Yep. We got us a party. Who is currently in front of Jador, the... Okay, how do I make this funny, but not too on the nose? Yeah, I can't really think. What's a rich person town?
I don't know, I was just gonna say it's the rich person town.
Like, it's not like L.A. 'Cause I listen to too many people in L.A., and there's no way those people, like, three people, like the four people I listen to, they're not rich in L.A.
Yeah, I'm
They
trying
make
to
it
think, like,
by-
trying to think
What's-
what town is, what location is it that
There's a
has all
street.
the...
There's like a street. Is Beverly Hills? I think Beverly Hills is like the really rich people place.
Maybe.
Like maybe the old. I was gonna say Silicon Valley, but it's like it doesn't make sense for it to be Silicon Valley.
Yeah, there's, like, upstart businesses and stuff there.
Because like that's Tech Bro, and Tech Bro is another kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, that's a whole different issue than just rich people being rich. Anyway, we've been following Terra, trying to figure out where she ended up, and all signs point to Zozo.
Yeah, somebody said it was Jador, that she went south to Jador. And then somebody in Jador, I think, said, like, oh, she looked like she went up a little north to in the mountains. And that seems like where Zozo's at, so
So up we go.
that's where we go.
We were warned that Zozo was full of the poor people.
Oh, yes. My favorite thing to hear. It's full of the poor.
Yeah, heaven forbid we have to deal with the lower class. We'll see how bad it is when we actually get there, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, so some people in the comments were pointing out, and I'm sure at this point the comment was made like weeks and weeks ago, but they did say that the sprites for the characters were actually made before the artwork.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it really... Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It really looks like sometimes that, like, Amano just went like... Oh, what's that? He's like, you want me to do a sketch? There's 7 pages of the character you gave me, and it's like all like, here's like the first 2 pages that are like full body images, and like the other pages are those little like chibi things that he tends to do, and it's like, you know, people keep going like, oh, this guy can do like, look at this guy can do with marble and everything, and then here's some guy who can just do something in an hour. You know how many people I've seen do like this? I did this sketch in an hour, and it makes Da Vinci look like piss. Like so much, it's just like, people keep looking at these guys and go like, yeah, they are great and everything. And it's just like,
Dude should go talk to Rohan.
yeah. Well, Rohan can do stuff during time collapsing, so.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same for all games. It may just be unique to this game, but the...
Like specifically 6, or is
yeah,
it...
like
okay.
specifically 6. That they made the sprites first, and then he kind of like did his own interpretation of the characters afterwards. Maybe with the sprites as like a balancing point.
I don't know if it's just because we've gotten to the point in the uploads where I've started to go like my whole like, oh, Saban should have had a beard and everything. It's like, I'm assuming that's what it was, but it's
We
like...
are so far ahead, holy crap.
Wait, yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. But I just like the fact that he had a beard and, like, artwork, and it's like, you could have had it.
They was so close.
It's like, how many characters actually have... Like, out of this crew, so far the only person that has facial hair is Cyan, and he's, like, a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Gal really doesn't have anything. He's too young to really have popped up a beard, even though he's a wild child. Anyway, Zozo.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
What?
Well, I guess we're not here yet.
Gotta keep going.
Wait a minute.
He may have been lying to us.
This sign here says it's Zozo.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being lied to in this place. Uh-oh.
And random encounters from
Gobbledygooks.
gobbledygooks and harvesters.
Well,
I don't like the sound of that. What are they harvesting?
well, I stole silver spectacles from him, so... Oh, somebody stole my money. Somebody threw a wrench at me. Friggin' machinist.
So the harvester Has 428 HP, 13 attack, weak to poison.
Yeah, he used a high potion on himself.
He can use Steel, Mug, Mithril Knife, and High Potion. The rage you get from him is Haste. The Gobbledygooks have 350 HP, 13 attack, weak to poison. They can use Vanish, and the rage you get is Vanish.
Okay, I got some silver spectacles. Oh, prevent darkness.
So maybe this isn't just like where the poor people went. This is where the criminals went, if we're just getting mugged walking around.
Okay, do I have to go through the socioeconomical hardships that poor people go through? Because that would be this entire recording session, plus the next one, plus the one after that. And I still have somebody in the comments bitching about me that I call the Empire fascist.
Let's just leave it at the town is full of criminals.
Is he dead or
and-
is he drunk?
And potentially dead people.
Well, I mean, I just did kill 3 people that tried to, assault me. Gonna make it 4 here in a second.
Eye drops, what do you think? Eye drop, small chance of a phoenix down.
Maybe.
And small chance is always like 10%.
Yeah. Like, I'm probably not gonna get it. I have to get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep, start looking around.
that's a pub. What's up, Pub?
Okay.
This town is not gonna be helpful. Ooh, the little
Chocobo?
Chocobo's room. Even in here?
Veil Dancer's new. Veil Dancer has 392 HP, 13 attack, weak to poison, immune to... What? Weak to poison, immune to poison. Also immune to Imp and Confuse. Can use Fyra, Blizzara, and Thundara.
Stole a thief's knife from her.
Can also use Mysterious Dance, which inflicts sleep.
Don't want that.
The rage you learn is Blizzara. The rare steel is a thief's knife.
I actually got that from her. Somebody also mentioned that the gauntlet apparently allows us to have 2.
I don't think it's the gauntlet.
I know they mentioned it was like the Genji's knife was also another. Like the Genji's knife. The Genji's glove. But, like, we can get another one of those later. So.
I'll check.
Because everybody was like, rip in the Genji gloves, and it was like. Well, the guide never said about the whole, like, oh, if you say no to him, you get something cool, or.
Or if the guide did say something, I didn't see it.
That too.
Let's see.
Okay, so we got 2 doors we can go out of up stairs here. It's an item shop sign.
You can get a lot of them in different places, just not that one.
The Genji glove?
Yeah.
Like specifically in 6?
Yeah, you can get them in a couple places.
Well,
Like, that wasn't the only place to go.
yeah. I think the gauntlet is like the only time you can get it there. No, it's not you can wield two weapons, it's you can wield 2-handed weapons with the gauntlet.
Ah, yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
what the difference is. Like, Genji is like you can go 2 knives, and like the gauntlet you can go like a Zweihander. You know what? I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I know Zozo is supposed to be the poor town. It looks like a city and looks way better than the place we were just at.
Yeah.
Even though it's just like, yeah, it's supposed to be like, oh, the city is all dirty and everything. It's like, you ever been to a city?
Yeah, like, I mean, maybe it's a little rundown, but, like, put more effort into the architecture here than they did in the other town.
Yeah, the other town's like, oh, we went to our summer house, man. It's like, oh no, I like it better here. I think here is where we're supposed to go.
I don't know where we're supposed to go.
Because I think this leads to start stabbing people. Started stabbing people. I mean, like, legitimately, this is like the coolest town we've been in so far.
Yeah, this is alright.
Everything else has just been like, oh, it's wooden cottages and like stone monuments and everything. It's like, this place is cool.
They got multi-story apartments and crap?
I almost don't trust this treasure chest.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
A monster in a box? And it turns out to be Beelzebub?
Okay, it's not that.
Okay, it's an ether.
It's an ether. Okay, if you got an ether, then that means you are in the pub.
Yes, it was the pub.
This door is maybe rusted shut?
I think it's the thing in the upper left corner. I'm really hoping these people... Also, real quick, did it rain in the Super NES version? Because this is a cool effect with the rain here.
I don't know. I mean, there were...
Oh, the door's rusted shut, so yeah, can't get through
I know
there.
you could do rain effects on the Super Nintendo. Maybe it didn't look that nice, though.
Yeah, that was the pub we were in. What if I just casted Imp on everyone for funsies? Would that be rude?
Maybe.
Would
They
that
probably deserved it.
Okay, what is... Oh my god. That's a half-circle command there.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
Engulfs all enemies in spiritual flame. I mean, he's needed an AoE.
Yeah.
Like, I like all these, but they're just all single target right now. He's been needing a multi-target one for a bit. I guess it doesn't help also, too, that I'm purposely, like, trying to keep everyone low level because I know there's a mechanic that comes in later that helps with stats. You know what this reminds me of? And you're going to get a kick out of it. What is that town called? Is it Flipside?
Moonside?
Moonside. Like the four-side
Yeah,
opposite one?
Moonside.
Yeah. I think it's just because of the pink lights and everything.
Flipside was from Super Paper Mario.
Oh, okay. The bad game. Okay, the first of the bad games. That's not, like, bad for some people, but it's like... I mean, if you want to play a game that has Paper Mario on front of it, yeah, it's a game then.
Like, it's an alright game. Oh, Relic Shop should be the last place you go.
Great people here. You can trust everything they say. Is this the Relic Shop?
I think.
Ooh, a Hill Gigas.
Ooh, you're big.
You're very big.
Just walking around town. 1200 HP. This thing is effectively a boss.
I mean, it's a Hill Gigas. If you remember your Final Fantasy games, Gigas is giants. They're basically giants. They've always been like big bosses and everything.
1200 HP, 18 attack. So he's also... I mean, he's not doing a ton of damage, but it's nothing to sneeze at. Weak to poison. He can use Magnitude 8.
Oh, so he's a Pokemon.
And the rage you learn is Magnitude 8.
Okay.
He can also use Headbutt, which just hurts a lot.
This is the item shop, right? That's the inn. There's the armor. No, that might be the relic shop here.
Yeah, I think the relic shop is the last place you want to go.
Yeah.
Head up to the inn next.
Yeah. Because, like, there's that, and then there's an armory shop. Cause...
Yeah, there's some goodies in the inn. Oh, wait, open the map again. Okay, scroll up. Okay, zoom out. Yeah, because I think that really tall building is connected to the relic shop. So we're probably going to end up going all the way up there. A.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so head on up to the,
Oh, you could see, like, the graffiti on that building on this map. That's cool. It says bit... It looks like it says bit use. Because it's like... It's either a snake or a horseshoe. And it looks like it says, like, a B... It's like BT and then S. So it's like boots.
Beavis.
From the previous game.
Alright, so... You doing alright there, lady? So the town is also...
Oh, we got surrounded. Stop throwing things at me.
96 hurt. Jeez. Stop that.
God, I hope that took right, because I don't think it did. Nope. Rising Phoenix!
Man, look at all of him.
It's me! Ow! Remember, it's also based if you get surrounded, if you have your back to the people behind you, you take double damage. Because it's like your guard's down.
Full of pathological liars. And that's almost a mechanic?
I mean, it would be if it weren't for the fact that, like, you're blatantly told, hey, they just lie to you here.
Yeah, so just keep in mind that anything anybody says is false.
You're dealing with Bizarro.
Yeah.
So I want to keep up with, like, the DC character comparison sometimes.
Except this guy. This guy's actually telling the truth. Except you should absolutely try jumping between buildings.
So essentially he's telling the truth but still lying.
Yeah.
It's like, this place is dangerous, which is true.
Is true.
Be careful. Very good advice.
Yeah.
And don't go doing anything stupid like trying to jump between buildings, which is basically like, well, now I have to because I'm an American. You don't tell Americans not to do stuff. Alright, so we're going to the inn. The clock's hands have stopped. Set the time.
So this is kind of a puzzle. Let's get back to this in a second.
Oh, I figured, but I can't back out, so...
Oh, just...
Let's say 250. 10. Clock just keeps ticking.
Oh, is that really it? Okay. So there are a number of clues that you can get by talking to everybody around.
Hold up. Yeah, one guy said something about 30. Like
his watch is pointing at 30. The second hand is pointing at 30 or something.
You know, you just... Let me try to find the people around town.
Yeah, walk over left to the...
Yeah, if it's going to be one of the... Hey, that guy's jumping between buildings.
Hey, you cut that out. That's dangerous.
Somebody said that's dangerous. Don't do that. He's just doing that.
He's just doing it.
Free ring. I think we got one of those. Nope, we don't. Cast shell when the wearer is critically wounded.
Yeah.
I think that was that thing that happened to Cyan I was so excited about. I was like, it might have had a relic on that was like, if you get hurts and ouchies, you're gonna have to, like...
Don't be going and getting them ouchies.
Yeah. I see you up there, mister. Just in front of a window. Oh, there's two.
Oh yeah, weapon shop.
Obviously, we can buy things here.
Did the camera just not go this far over?
Maybe I just didn't zoom over enough. Clock doesn't have a minute hand. Of course, it never points to the right time anyway.
Okay. Well, you can't buy weapons.
Wait, did you say something different? Clock? He's pointing at the 2. So it's 2 o'clock because he says it doesn't have a minute hand. Come back here. I want to... The clock doesn't have a minute hand. So... That means it's 2:30 something. Unless that guy said it was like 30. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would mean the hour hand is
Yeah,
pointing at 2.
Yeah, the hour hand is pointing at 2. He said something about 30, and I think because it doesn't have a minute hand... Is it 30 seconds?
Yeah, he said seconds.
Okay, so he said seconds. Okay, so it's like 2-something seconds. Since it doesn't have a minute hand, it's probably just...
Well,
Fine.
cool.
So I'm getting close to getting done with all these people just punching them to death.
Okay, so I'm guessing if we want clues, we would have to go into the relic shop.
Probably. I'm guessing if the minute hand has nothing to do with it, or has no minute hand, it's probably...
Well, let's just go back and
I didn't bring over the whole thing. I know you have the thing up.
Well, let's just go... Yeah, let's just go back and I'll kind of explain the hints and everything as well.
Okay, so...
Yeah, just to save us some time.
Yeah, okay, so it's like, it's 2...
Okay, no, it's not.
It's not?
No. Well, I mean, just keep powering through. And sit on the first one.
Okay.
So, you get, as I said, you get a bunch of hints from people all around town. You actually get quite a few hints from people around town.
Oh, wait, is it because they're lying?
And you have to remember they're all liars.
Okay, so what's the opposite of 2?
Well, so what you have to do is take all the information you get and know that that's not true.
Yeah.
So he said that it's 2.
So it's the
so it's
opposite.
well, it's not the opposite. It's just not 2.
It's not 2.
So
okay.
you know it's one of the other 5.
Okay.
So we have also, I think someone says, time you say? It's 4. It's not 4. Don't listen to the others. Trust me. It's 8. It's not 8. Oh, it's 10. I'd better be getting home. It's not 10. It's already 12. It's not 12.
So it's 6.
So it's 6.
So the minute hand is working.
So let's see here. I don't actually see any hints as for the minutes.
He said the minute hand isn't working, which meant he was lying, it was working, but the minute hand was pointing to 2, which would make it 10. So it'd be 610.
Sure, let's go with that. 10 is actually correct, by the way.
Yeah, see? There we go. The minute hand doesn't work, therefore it works, but the clock was pointing at 2, which means the minute hand was on the 10-minute mark. So, and he said it was...
Yeah, because we looked at the clock. The
the clock
can't be lying to us.
The clock.
But he can be lying to us about what the clock means.
Plus, it's a really elaborate smart clock for some reason, and considering this universe we're in, it probably is.
Yeah, maybe it is a demon clock.
So, and he said it was 30 seconds. But
so the second hand on my watch is pointing at 30, so it's not 30.
Not 30.
The seconds, they're divisible by 20. So it's not divisible by 20.
So it's not 20 or 40.
So it's not 20 or 40.
So it's either 10 or 50, depending on this last
my
one.
watch's second hand is pointing at the 4, which would mean 40. No.
No.
That'd be 20, so it's not 20.
Yeah, so it's not 20.
I think that's about it. The correct answer, by the way, is 50.
Okay, so 6, 30, 50.
Which I guess... We know it's not 20 or 40, and we know it's not 30. I didn't see anything indicating that it wasn't 10.
I don't know, maybe like last
whatever.
second thing.
Anyway.
Because, like, Amano did all the artwork up until, like, 6th, when they brought in Nomura.
Well, they have to devote, like, 4 pages to each character. You could just have one sketch for each enemy.
Yeah.
And I know they do have enemies in here.
I see. I want to see if I can get that other
Oh,
one.
somebody asked... I think we said what the book was early on.
Yeah, we said it early on.
Yeah, but just to clarify again, this is the Ultimania Volume 1, 1-6.
Yeah. So
That we're just skimming through as we go.
Should I pop the chest?
Yup, do that thing.
Oh, chain. Oh, yeah, the thing we were talking about off screen a while.
That's something new for Edgar.
Yeah. Well, when I use it, I'll talk about it just for funsies, because it's like everyone knows it, but it's also like, not everyone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like this town. I don't know what they were bitching about. It's like, the unfortunate is that everyone keeps attacking you, but it's like...
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
I think you mentioned
Maybe if you hang out here long enough, they'll start to trust you.
I guess if somebody comes up and says, we don't trust you, you know you've been trusted.
It's like, you know you finally made it. Yeah, they have art for, like, the bosses, but not the individual enemies.
Yeah. So, just for future reference, when you say that the dancer is hot, they mean literally hot because she casts fire at sometimes and just murks somebody.
She lights your butt on fire.
I know it's not, but I'm really hoping she's just asleep or just passed out drunk, but...
Maybe.
Oh, it's just like very much a, oh, you're just dead, aren't you?
At least clean up. Just feels kind of weird thinking about it, that, like, we have one person with MP. We used to have two.
Well, yeah, she's currently dealing with saying, I'm half tempted to slip this sword back on, because I think this chain, it's like, it's powerful, but it is missing a lot for her. But, like, yeah, we'll see. There's probably other stuff we can get around here.
Hey, buddy, can I buy a relic? Can you come back over here
I'm not leaving this now.
and talk to your customer?
Your eye patch keeps changing side. I can't tell which way you're looking. A girl? Nope, I haven't seen any girls lately. And there's definitely not one on top of the floor of this building, so don't bother checking.
Got it.
Later, loser.
Harvester, harvester.
Because I just got Dragoon boots from him.
Yep, the rare steel is Dragoon boots.
Wow. That's actually very...
It's a relic.
Yeah. Sorry, equipment.
But equipping it gives you the jump command.
Yeah. Apparently, from the stuff I've read, Edgar is actually one of the few people who can actually take advantage of it, because of the fact that spears in this game give it a +2 to jump.
Yeah,
or like a 2 times modifier to
Edgar is pretty much the only character that can really make use of jump. Using jump with a spear equipped is just as turn efficient as a normal attack. But the benefit from jump is that you can avoid damage for the duration.
She like roast. She did the opposite of roast ass. She froze ass.
Edgar, you just don't handle magic well or something?
I think they all have bad magic evasion is the thing. Like magic evasion. Like 86, 12, and not bad, I guess. 109. Though the 9
So
is
she's gonna get hit, but not for much.
I guess it's kind
That
of
probably works with Runic, actually.
It's probably. There's also the fact she's like the Rune Knight, so she's like got magic shoved into her DNA.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, 83 by comparison doesn't seem that bad.
yeah, but the 1 means he gets hit.
Yeah, always.
And Sabin's like a little less tanky on that, but he has a better chance of... I don't know what the point of magic evasion is. Like, you don't get hit, you don't... It's like magic never misses, does it?
Maybe it's like D&D, where if it misses, it just kind of does half damage.
Anyway, I kind of want to keep moving. I don't
Yeah,
trust
let's just get out of here.
Hey, how you doing?
You know what, Sabin? You can just stay down.
Just...
Getting a little tired of these mages.
That was just mostly unfair. That was just like... Sabin just kept getting his ass electrocuted for no reason.
Like, so there's a crane, do not interact with it. Doing that will just take you down to the... It'll just take you out of the building.
Whee! Whoop.
Can you go
Do you want me to head back?
Yeah, if you can.
Bip, 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 bip.
Whoop! And keep on climbing up. Because there's goodies up
Oh,
here.
sorry. Through this door or through the open one?
Keep going. Well, sure. Oh, nice.
Oh,
The Brigand's Glove.
It is a leather glove designed to aid in treasure hunting.
Hmm.
Changes the steal command to mug. Wow, somebody could use that in this party. Don't know why I went to abilities, but okay.
Alright, Locke,
so-
start casting spells.
What does this one do? I guess it still interacts with Mug because it's just like changing the command, but it still should give the plus, right?
It does say it interacts with Thief's Bracer quite well.
So, Brigand's Glove. All right. I imagine because it's like it's the same command. It's just like now the chances of him essentially stealing from somebody is going to be better. I'm sorry, treasure hunting from somebody.
Okay, that should be all we need.
Because I can go up another. Is it actually called pickpocketing in D&D? Oh,
I
actually,
think? I don't know.
But I can't go further here.
Oh,
so.
there's a wall. Okay.
Yeah, there's a wall there.
Oh,
I gotta
back
go
down we
down,
go.
down. Yep. Yeah, it's like instead of just doing sometimes use Gungnir,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes you can't kill something, but you still can use Odin.
Yeah.
And, whoop, whoop. So it just does good damage sometimes instead of just murdering, I guess, would be the correct way. But if he does do the murder thing, he does a Jason reference, which doesn't make much sense because Jason never actually used a chainsaw. The closest he ever got was like something he just used, which was like almost a rotary saw.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, I want to say it was like a motorized chain, like weed whacker. Like one that actually used metal blades for... I guess they didn't use plastic whips then. Yeah, Celeste has leveled up twice while we've been here.
Alright.
I feel bad there's no efficient way to change out people in the party. So I definitely have like Cyan and Gowan here going back and forth, and I ain't going all the way back just for them.
Yeah. Check the... Yeah, I was gonna say, check the pots.
8th leveled up. My watch's second hand is pointing at the 4.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to think what the... Because it can't be pointing at the 4, and it can't be his second hand. Because he's lying about that.
I don't know if we're supposed to think that far into it.
Could I have actually walked up there behind the bar?
I think so.
Is Mike...
Sure can go down there.
Yeah, but why, though? Also, how the hell does she know magic? Like, magic's supposed to be like an empire thing and rare, and yet we're running into a lady that just throws out the 3 elements at us sometimes.
That's a fair question. Maybe she's a monster.
That could be, because like the only things I've used
I
magic
mean, we
on
fought
is
a Hillgeigus.
Yeah, that's true. Do you remember Garuda from 1.0?
1.0?
Yeah, Legacy, when they first released her.
I remember that I was not in any way, shape, or form ready to fight her, and I went in once and got murdered. And that was the extent of my experience with high-level content in 1.0.
No, she had a story fight. I think you had to get through her to get through to other
1.0?
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, I probably did then.
Because I remember, I mentioned the jump and him being gone, and I thought like, oh, yeah, I thought the 3, and like, in 1.0, Garuda actually had a weakness to jump. Because they were calling back to the Garuda fight in 3. Where Garuda, in that fight, had a weakness to jump. So what you did was just basically just came in with a bunch of goons.
Don't talk to him.
Why, is he going to whisper sweet nothings into my ear?
Maybe. Or maybe you do want to talk to him? I think you actually could have talked to him. Sorry about that.
Well, you're just looking out, making sure I'm not getting into any trouble yet. Ah, he's the guy who does that. The seconds, they're divisible by 20.
All these people giving you not hints to figure out how to get a chainsaw. I have not yet seen Hellgeigers on the same screen as anybody else. That chainsaw's not hecking around.
It's a chainsaw. Like I say, I hate to make the argument to you, but it's like one of those few things that's like probably just gonna kill somebody. There it is!
There's magnitude 8. Ow!
Oh, is that a death script?
He hasn't used it before.
That might be a death script thing. Could you go back to his page? They usually have scripts on them.
Hellgeigers. It has a 1 in 3 chance of casting magnitude 8 as a final attack.
Yeah, that's the death script. The final attack is when they die, and they're just
Yeah.
like, oh, fine. That's a tall-ass building here. I have to get repels for this. Keep running into Team Rocket and everything. Something's gonna happen during the train.
I mean, I think we're almost done with this area.
See, the thing I was thinking of, like, I was gonna walk through here and, like, they were gonna do, like, a sprite swap or something with, like, somebody else and be like, oh, and, like, walk down and we just walk up going, like,
Friggin' booster comes out the other side or something.
yeah, pretty much. Oh, right.
Hey, door.
Should I go through the door first?
Yep. There are still some more goodies here to find. Burning Fist.
That sounds like equipment for Sabin. That's the ability page. We went in the equipment page.
Sabin, get punching.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Knuckles infuse the power of flames that may cast fire upon striking an enemy. Oh, that's neat. Now, my question is, does that just include just hitting the attack command, or is that using, like, blitzes or something?
I don't know.
Because if it's one of those, like, you can use the blitz while using it, it's like, that's a plus to me. Okay,
And you may be able to squeeze in that door up there.
I'll try. The reason I keep missing these things, like, is because it doesn't look like I keep forgetting I'm supposed to walk down to get onto the. Is it scaffolding?
I guess.
But yeah, it just keeps messing with my brain. Like, oh, I'm not supposed to actually like walk on here, but it's like I am supposed to, and my brain is fighting against that instinct to do so. So try to walk past him.
I mean, try to go in that door right above you. Nothing.
Unless there's something hidden.
Nope. Well, I guess that's it then.
Alright, you ready?
I'm still trying to determine if Burning Fists will trigger when you're using
Blitz?
a Blitz. But I cannot tell. Anyway,
I think
that's
it just. I think it just may be the fact like it may have to be a normal attack because like blitzes are just kind of designed to like myrtleize. So
Yeah. There's a man in our way.
All right, here it comes, Dadaluma. What brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to go through here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in your way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate for there to be any trouble. So why don't I just let you pass? After I'm summoned and have to do stuff in a fight.
And every word he said was an outright lie. And I love this guy's sprite! Look at him! It's the goofiest crap, but I love it.
I mean, it's less fun when you have to deal with a freaking Guardian.
Okay, Dadaluma. He has 3,270 HP, an attack of 12.
He's using potions on himself. Oh, he threw out Protect.
He's weak to poison. He can use Potion, High Potion, Protect, Dagger, Mithril Knife, Jump,
wow.
and Shockwave, which are very weird moves.
Oh, he called in dudes.
Also has Sweep Kick, which can inflict sap. And the rare steal from him is Thief's Razor.
I think I actually did steal that from him.
The common one is Jeweled Ring.
And he's dead. Yes, we got through the Dadaluma phase. Now we just have to wait through Ultros. Remember everyone stack up for the tentacle? No, wait!
Oh, right, that was the guy from that phase.
Yes, the Guardian fight. Yeah, it was Dadaluma.
I don't know why I was thinking that was current content they were talking about. Like, no, I remember that guy.
Current content?
I remember that.
I mean,
I haven't played current content, so I don't know what the crap.
I mean, maybe when the Ultimate Omega fight comes out, I don't know. They're kind of implying stuff's gonna go down in that fight. Hey, a twisted headband. Or a twist headband. Cool. Murdered a man. Did he fall off the edge?
Just completely erased him from the...
Yeah, Thief's Bracers. That's the second one we got. What's the twist headband? Often worn by...
It's a lot of stats.
Do we have that already? Okay, I keep doing that. I keep thinking equip is the next one after abilities. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's items then equip. Yeah, we already have that for 7. Let's go for anyone else. Ooh.
Guide does not give a suggestion.
It's like... It's 3 stats down for the ones he needs. But like 3 stats up for ones that he could kind of use? What is he? He's got the green beret on, that's the thing. What's the green beret do? Okay, so it's either we do like a defensive setup, or he goes more offensive. Which is like, I don't really think that works for Locke. He doesn't seem like a straight-out aggressive guy.
8, 9, 10. So that's 3. Ooh, that evasion knock is pretty big.
Yeah.
Like, the agility and the stamina are... It's not very big increases, but it's not a very big decrease, except for that evasion.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I feel like I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It also is magic defense. I don't feel like I'd do it.
Yeah. Maybe Cyan, he can wear it. I don't know. Doesn't seem like something a samurai would do. Really thought Dadaluma would be a lot harder. Maybe we're a little more kind of over-leveled in this whole thing than I expected to be. We're making good money, though.
Yeah?
Can't wait to get to the next town. Like, the next piece of equipment we get is like,
10,000.
you need this equipment. It's 20,000 gil. Fuck.
Darn inflation.
Anyway. And we leave. There's nobody up here.